Hello friends, welcome to Chaco's tutorial, day 7 of spoken English class. Today we are going to continue parts of speech to make sure that we have clearly understood the term parts of speech. For this, what I am going to do is I will be giving you a few sentences and some words in the sentences will be underlined, and we have to identify which parts of speech is that, and we have to reason it out. Before I go into the sentences, if you are new to my channel, please press the subscribe button, like button and share button. Now let's come back to the video. So the question here is, name the parts of speech in the underlined words with reasons. So the first sentence I'm going to write is, Raj likes to eat mangoes. Here I'm going to underline Raj and mangoes. So we have to say which part of speech Raj is and which part of speech mangoes. So what is Raj here? Raj is the name of a person. Name of a person. And mangoes, name of a fruit. Name of a fruit. So name of a person, place or name of something is known as noun in parts of speech. That is the first parts of speech we are learned. Noun. What is noun? Name of a person, place or thing. So therefore Raj and mangoes are noun. The second sentence is, Nancy is an intelligent girl. Nancy is an intelligent girl. We have to say which part of speech intelligent is. So if you look at the sentence, Nancy is an intelligent girl. If you ask a question, what type of girl Nancy is? An intelligent girl. So the girl is described here. So intelligent describes the noun girl. Intelligent describes the noun girl, or else we can say gives an extra meaning. Extra meaning to the noun girl. What type of girl? Intelligent girl. Therefore, we say it is an adjective. A word which describes a noun is known as adjective in parts of speech. A word which describes a noun is known as adjective. So, intelligent describes the girl, or else intelligent modifies the girl. Therefore, it is known as an adjective. Now, the third sentence, they still live in that house. They still live in that house. So here the underlined word is still. We have to say which part of speech is still. Here still describes the word leave. Still describes the verb leave, or else still gives an extra meaning to the word leave. The verb is described here. So a word which describes the verb is known as adverb. So which part of speech is still here? Adverb. A word which describes the verb is known as, the verb is leave. So it is adverb. Now the fourth sentence, there are two sentences in the question number 4. Rohan went to the market, first sentence. He bought some vegetables. So I have written two sentences here. The word underlined is he. Here he represents Rohan. He represents Rohan. Or else we can say, instead of writing the name, or else instead of repeating the name, Rohan, we use the word he. Instead of repeating the name Rohan, we use he. Rohan is the noun here. So we can say, instead of noun, we use the word he. Instead of Rohan, that is instead of the noun, we use the word he. So he is the pronoun. So a word which is used instead of a noun is known as pronoun. So which part of speech is he? Pronoun. He, she, it, all these comes under pronoun. Right? Now the next sentence. Number 5. The children are playing football. The words underlined are playing. Now which parts of speeches are playing? These are the action words. These are the action words in this sentence. So the action of the children. The action of the children. So what are the children doing? They are playing. So the action words in a sentence is known as verb. So which part of speech is this? Verb. Are playing is the verb in this sentence. So action words are known as verb. Are playing is the action here. So it is the verb. Right? Now number 6. The cat is under the table. The cat is under the table. Which part of speech is under? Because I have underlined under. Which part of speech is under? It shows under shows relation between cat and the table. Cat and the table. Where is the cat? The cat is under the table. So there is a relation between cat and the table. So a word which shows relation between two things is known as preposition. Relation between two things are known as preposition. A word which shows relation between two things are known as preposition, like the word under, in, above, up, across. All these are prepositions. Now number 7. I wanted to go to the cinema, but the heavy rain stopped me. The heavy rain stopped me. Now here but is underlined. Now but connects the sentences. It connects the sentences. But connects the sentences. Which all sentences are connected? If you see here, I wanted to go to the cinema. This is one sentence, and the heavy rain stopped me, another sentence. So there are two sentences in this big sentence. So that two sentences are connected with but. Therefore, but is a conjunction. But is a conjunction. It's a connecting word. So the connecting words in a sentence are known as conjunction, like but, because, and. All these are conjunctions. So here two sentences are connected. I wanted to go to the cinema. The heavy rain stopped me. So we connected with but. I wanted to go to the cinema, but the heavy rain stopped me. Therefore, but is a conjunction. Now, question number 8. Hooray! We won the match. So here the word underlined is hooray. Hooray. This word expresses feelings of happiness. Feelings of happiness. So it expresses a feeling, and here hooray, it gives a feelings of happiness. So a word which expresses feelings, it is known as interjection. A word which expresses feelings are known as interjection. Like hooray expresses feelings of happiness. If you write alas, it expresses the feelings of sadness. This is for sadness. Express the feelings of sadness. Wow. Surprise expresses the feelings of surprise. When we use this kind of words in a sentences, they are known as interjection. So hooray is interjection in this sentence. So I have given you 8 sentences which covered 8 parts of speech. Then there is a ninth one. The article is also added into the parts of speech. We won't go in details of the articles. Just I will give you 3 examples in this case. First one is the sun was hot today. So the article is the. Then I ate an apple. An, that is the article here. Then please give me a glass of water. A glass of water. So A, that is the article here. So the, and A are article. So this is also included in the parts of speech now, right? Hope you are very clear with the parts of speech. So please watch this video and share it with others also. And if you are new to this channel, please press the subscribe button and like button also. Thank you very much for watching this video.